Hello, everybody. It's your old furry pal Dave. I uh, I hope everybody's doing well. Happy New Year. It's not exactly New Year anymore. We're halfway through January already. But yeah, 2023 has started, and away we go. And well, here in Ottawa, it's the winter's been fairly mild so far. We've had a lot of snow dumped on us just recently, so I'm sort of getting used to the temperatures have plunged. So I'm fighting the need. My body wants to hibernate, and I kind of want to get my life going. Um, so we're having that little conversation. But anyways, I thought I would take a few minutes to just film an update about myself, my life, and my my chronicle of my journey towards self betterment, which I will note I've been fairly silent on. So here's what's been going on with me for the last year. I had three significant mental health lapses. I've already spoken of the incident a year ago now, where I was hospitalized, and over the summer and again in the fall, I had some significant difficulties to overcome. And there wasn't really much to do except just kind of wait it out. Now, it's not that the time was wasted, it wasn't. Um, Life goes on, even in the midst of a crisis. But I wasn't really executing a program. My self concept is, when I'm doing well, it means that I'm sort of seizing every day and trying to make progress every day towards these personal goals that I have. And there's a method for that. There's a protocol for that. There's which I've discussed on this channel, and it's just too hard to stick to it when you have other pressing issues on your plate. So at least I find that to be the case. But anyways, the good news is I'm doing pretty well these days. I'm feeling great. I wrote a book. I would say in the last 2 weeks, so a good chunk of it really came together. Uh, Now it's a bit of an experiment. I've been using the new AI system, Chat GPT, to help generate text, and by doing that, I was able to generate 110 short essays in the space of about 4 days. The essays were hot garbage, let's be frank, but it did give me a framework to sort of put something together that I could edit and revise and get looking the way I wanted it to. So, yeah, chat part one. It's a three-part book, which I hope is going to provide the reader with an interesting experience. And part one, of course, is reviewing all the ideas that I've been talking about on this channel in terms of dopamine management, growth mindset, and protocols for habit changes. Part two is something I've been interested in doing for a long time, and when I figured out that Chat GPT, well, what it could do, I thought that was a good opportunity to see if I could power through it using that technology. So, anyways, part two is a an annotated version of the Book of Chinese Wisdom called the Tao Te Ching. So 81 poems, 81 chapters, and 81 accompanying essays to try to illuminate the text and discuss the major themes and ideas in it. That's well, I wrote it. I went away from it for a few days. I came back and I thought, oh my god, what a pile of flaming garbage this is. And but didn't allow myself to get too discouraged. So I'm in the process of revising it now, and actually I'm pleased with some of what I'm coming up with in the revision process. So we'll see. It's, as I say, something I've wanted for a long time, and I'm hoping that by the end of this month I'll have completed work on this thing, and this project that I've had in mind will be a reality. So that's kind of exciting. And then part 3 of the book is just kind of a collection of different fragmentary essays, some poetry I've written, just some logs of some of the interesting conversations I've had with the artificial intelligence system. And I also included I'm a student of the I Ching, Chinese divination system, and I've attempted to sort of riff on that and create my own divination system using polyhedral dice. So that probably sounds a little weird to some of you, but it's just a project that I'm interested in and passionate about. And I've been working on that document on and off for years, so I decided to include it in part 3 of the book. So taken together, I hope that book is going to be. It's called Mind and Tao. So it's a Taoist work overall, discussing these ideas that I've been trying to apply in my life, centered around the concept of the power of the mind to help us overcome our circumstances. So yeah, I think that's a fairly good summary of what I've been up to. Book is written. It's being revised. I don't know if it's any good, but it was shit or get off the pot time as far as getting something written. So, not a bad use of my January, I guess. And then, as my mental health has stabilized, I've been coming back to puttering. I would say I'm puttering. I'm putter speed, but I'm back to my program that I talked about in other videos. So, so there's this little mantra I wrote for sort of keep myself on track, and it's a dopamine management protocol. It goes, there's no performance, only practice. What is my practice in this moment? I will do the next right thing. Intelligence, skill, and qualities of character can be cultivated. Every action I take is a vote for the kind of person I'm going to turn into. I'm grateful for this life, this moment, this chance to get it right. I will eschew easy indulgence and excessive effort. I will make gradual progress towards my goals at a natural pace. I'm not there yet, but I can get there. I'm getting there. I'm on the right path, just by virtue of reviewing these ideas. Keep horizons short. Focus on having a good day with what's left of today. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. I'm casting a vote for who my future self will be by taking action. Wins beget wins. It pays to find the edge of my comfort zone and step a little outside it. Overcoming resistance is the way. Losses should be seen as learning experiences. This is the foundation of small incremental changes on which I will build another layer of small incremental changes. I remember that self-compassion is a noble virtue, and I will treat myself with kindness and understanding as I learn from my mistakes. And I will strive for balance in my life, finding equilibrium between achieving my goals and taking care of myself. Finally, executing this program is in keeping with my vision of myself. So, yeah, if that strikes you as a lot of touchy-feely, sentimental mush, I'm sorry for you. It's these are all thoughts that I find very useful to repeat to myself, and in order to motivate myself to do even basic things sometimes. It gives me a bit of a pickup. Helps give me a lift when I'm seasonally affected. And these thoughts are key thoughts for dopamine management. I mean, you this idea, I'm on the right path, I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. Repeating these things to yourself with sincerity, and that really, if you can get in that mindset, it really does trigger the precursor to adrenaline. Repeating this mantra can be very useful for motivational purposes and for getting yourself unstuck when you're stuck. So, at least I find. All right. I don't want to drag this out too long. I wanted to get something recorded because it had been so long since I had, and I don't know, maybe some of you are wondering whatever happened to me in my little project here. I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. 2022 was literally a hell of a year, but I made it through with my sanity mostly intact, and my spirit relatively unbowed. So I'm looking forward to what's coming next, and I'm planning on having a great year in 2023, personally. So I sincerely hope that if you're watching this, that you also can join me in having a great year. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.